Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and today we are making buff loaf, which is commonly known as bofrot or toogbei in many Ghanaian communities. So we'll first start by activating our yeast, and to activate that we use lukewarm water with 2 spoons of sugar. Mix it carefully and thoroughly until the sugar dissolves, and then now we're going to add our yeast. So this time we're using dry yeast. We'll add it to the sugar solution and then mix that also thoroughly until all the yeast dissolves. Now we'll set this aside for a couple of minutes for the yeast to activate. While doing that, we'll now mix our dry ingredients. So I have flour, which is the hard flour or the flour that is used to make bread. And we're going to use 1.5 cups of the flour. So you see me measuring our flour just to be sure we have exactly 1.5 cups. And in addition to the flour, we are also going to add other dry ingredients like sugar, a little bit of salt to taste, and then we'll mix all of this together. So I used a 1/4 cup of sugar. You can add sugar to your taste, and then also 1 teaspoon of salt. Then now I would add a little bit of nutmeg to it, just for flavor, just for the fragrance of it, and to make our buff loaf smell nice. At this point, we would also want to check if our yeast is fully activated. So I place it on the heater because the weather is cold here. And yeah, our yeast have activated beautifully. So now we're going to mix the dry ingredients. Now I added a little bit of milk. This is totally optional. You can do it if you want. I just love the taste. So I added bits of milk, and then now finally added my yeast, activated yeast, and mixed it together to form a dough. So you can either add more water if it's too hard, or add some more flour if the dough is too soft, to get the consistency that you want for your buff loaf. So I mixed it thoroughly until I got my needed consistency, and yeah, once that is done, you can also add just a little bit of margarine, very little. This is just 1 teaspoon of margarine to the mixed dough. And yeah, just that. You can add more if you want, but just 1 teaspoon is enough for me.